important question, Kyle. How nervous were you about the game yesterday? And I'm not talking about the Owls and the Bombers.
Yeah, that was a pretty wild comeback. I mean, yeah, I'm obviously a pretty big fan of the Lions there, and almost wrote them off. I had them on the big screen, kind of red zone on the iPad, and kind of switched it over. It was frustrating, obviously, but saw they got the turnover there, turned it back, and pretty cool to watch for sure.
Yeah, I was just going to say, sometimes it must be nice to have that diversion of being a fan rather than
Yeah.
being the guy everybody's looking at.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, I understand being a fan of a sports team, and obviously, the frustrations and the triumphs, I guess you could say, as as a Jets fan too. But obviously, we love sports. That's all we talk about here. We have a fantasy football league. We got European guys who love soccer, watch Premier League, and so I mean, we're the biggest fans of sports as there is too. So it's something we love to watch.
Kyle, and I know you're not big on individual accolades and that, but just in terms of the franchise, maybe even the fans, the Jets fans you just talked about, how much pride do you take, though, when you hear NHL goal-scoring leader Kyle Connor of the Winnipeg Jets?
I mean, it's such a during the season you don't have time to think about that, so that's pretty far in the back of my mind, to be honest. At the end of the year, obviously I look back on how the year went, and obviously grateful for all the good things, and seeing what I can improve on. But right now it's I'm so focused on the next opponent, and trying to keep getting better in any way possible. So it's I don't take too much stock into it at all, really.
What really stands out, Kyle, 5 of the goals, 5 of your 10 wins as a team, you've scored the game winner, and there's not an empty netter, amongst them. And to take the goal-scoring lead with the quality of a goal that you scored the other night.
Yeah, obviously that's something I pride myself in, is being able to step up and, that type of moment. When it's a tie ball game or, we're down, I feel like, you feel the crowd coming, and, you kind of feel the anticipation of the moment. I feel like where I play at my best, and, you get a little extra gear, and, you don't want to be called upon in those moments, and you want to be ready when that time comes. And, obviously we're just building here, and to the ultimate goal is to play this type of way in the playoffs, and obviously get it done in the big way.
How exciting is it to have Gabriel back in practice with you guys, like in regular practice?
For sure. He's, we're all waiting his return, and we kind of got a little tease of what it could be the first couple of games of the year, and obviously preseason. And so, I'm excited as anybody to get him back and see what he can do and what he can grow into it and part of this team.
The thing is that your top 9, lines 1 through 3, it's like you guys have really good chemistry. There's good metrics, producing. How do you? I mean, it'll make Gabriel coming back obviously make the team deeper, but how do you make the pieces fit when you got such a good flow going right now?
Yeah, maybe that's a question for head coach there, as far as line situation. But I mean, he's an incredible player. He's gonna, wherever he finds up in a spot, he's gonna help us win games, and I'm sure he's gonna produce for us.
Is that something that's particular? Power play 1, is that particularly exciting? I'm just thinking to like that no look backhand feed to you into a one-time position early. I think it was a preseason or regular season right at the beginning. It just seemed like that was just a tease of he's capable of doing it.
Yeah, for sure. You said it. It's I can't really speak to it, but I'm sure changing teams is obviously a big transition, and he got to do it in the off season, and so I'm a firm believer in that his game, and everybody on here that's kind of switched teams is only going to get better as you get more comfortable with the systems and comfortable with teammates. And like you said, he showed obviously a lot of potential and greatness of what he can become, and so I'm excited to see that for sure. Power play just all over the ice, and just having him back in the room, it's it's exciting for everybody in this organization.